Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am your host, Jermaine, and this is The Simple Truth. And I want to talk to you today, give you an update, give you some information about the Trayvon Martin case. What has seemed to happen is there's been a divide in this country on one side or the other of where people stand when it comes to this Trayvon Martin case. Some people believe that Trayvon Martin, the young 17-year-old boy, was shot, killed, and murdered. Others believe that the shooter, the person that actually shot Trayvon Martin, Mr. George Zimmerman, that he was acting in self-defense. Well, I read an article today, and that article just really blew my mind. And the reason it blew my mind is because it shows how even in such a volatile, very heartfelt case, that people are still trying to find a way to make a profit. Let me read this article for you. And the article reads, "Mystery Man sells Trayvon Martin targets." And it comes from blackamericaweb.com. And it's dated today, Tuesday, May 15th. And it says, empowered by an advertising campaign that pretends we support George Zimmerman and believe he shot a thug, a Florida businessman is gleefully boasting of having instantly sold out of gun range targets he created that depict a faceless, hood-clad figure designed to resemble tragically slain teenager Trayvon Martin. The response is overwhelming, the unidentified salesman told an Orlando television station, adding that he primarily ran the ad on the ultra-popular, conservatively themed gunbroker.com firearms auctioning webpage. "I sold out within 2 days," he added, "of the tasteless targets, which also feature crosshairs stamped across the front chest of the black-colored hoodies with images of Skittles and an iced tea printed near a side pocket. The paper targets sell in packs of $10 for selling packs of 10 for $8 plus $7.50 for shipping and handling. The 17-year-old Martin was shot and killed on the night of February 26 as he sought to return to his gated community residence carrying only candy and iced tea by volunteer neighborhood watchman Zimmerman, who has since admitted to investigators he first confronted the unsuspecting teen because he thought he looked suspicious. Late Monday night, reports surfaced that the FBI may now be seeking to charge the 36-year-old Zimmerman with a hate crime after he blatantly ignored police orders to cease following Martin and seemed to profile him based on nothing more than the fact that he was a black teenager. Yet from day one, Zimmerman, 36, has insisted he only acted in self-defense after he was explicitly attacked by the unarmed Martin, whom even he admits first sought to retreat and run away. Since the night of the shooting, the tragedy has both gripped and divided the nation, with many engaging in peaceful protests all across the country in support of the teen they deem as a defenseless victim. In addition to the Sanford Police Department's handling of the case, many have called into question the overall nature of the law, more specifically the state of Florida's controversial stand your ground law. And as a matter of fact, I will be doing a video with contributor TJ Larson on that same stand your ground law real soon. Though now charged with second-degree murder, Zimmerman remained free and unabated for nearly 6 weeks following the shooting and only faced more intense scrutiny after public outrage grew to the point where the state was forced to appoint a special prosecutor to investigate. This past weekend, on Mother's Day Sunday, Sabrina Fulton, Trayvon's mom, a appeared in a gun control video where she adamantly advocated for the revocation of the self-defense law that allowed the man who shot and killed her son to continue roaming freely. Quote, just like me, 30,000 mothers lost their children this year to senseless gun violence, she said in a video recording. Quote, nobody can bring our children back, but it would bring us comfort if we can help spare other mothers the pain we will feel on Mother's Day and every day for the rest of our lives. I'm asking you to join Florida by calling upon the governor of our state to re-examine similar stand your ground laws throughout the nation to keep our families safe, unquote. Also, in the wake of the latest transgression against her son, attorneys for the Martin family likewise felt compelled to take to the airways anew. It's disgusting, Natalie Jackson, one of the family's lead attorneys, said of the targets. It's a sad, certain segment of our society that would think you could make a profit off the killing of a teenage boy, unquote. According to Orlando radio station WKMG, though he proudly supports Zimmerman, the seller also readily admits that his primary motivation for the creation is to make money off the controversy. Nearly 3 months to the day when the young man tragically lost his life, the case continues to mesmerize as much as it polarizes. On Monday, word leaked that a Miami-Dade fire rescue captain is set to be demoted 2 rungs this week after he used his Facebook page to not only attack Martin's parents, but African American guardians by and large. Quote, failed S-bag, ignorant parents are to blame in cases like this, posted Brian Beckman, who will also now be required to undergo psychological evaluation and diversity training. Quote, I and my co-workers could rewrite the book on whether our urban youths are victims of racist profiling or products of their failed S-bag, ignorant, pathetic, welfare-dependent excuses for parents, unquote. He continued, they're just misunderstood little church-going angels, and the ghetto hoodie light doesn't have anything to do with why people wonder if they're about to get jacked by a thug, he sarcastically added. Sabrina Fulton is a much-decorated, well-respected 23-year employee with the Miami-Dade County Housing Authority that co-workers think so highly of they have collectively donated more than 8 months of their own vacation time to her in a heartfelt effort to aid her with what she now faces. Trayvon Martin's father, Tracy, is a long-time truck driver. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said it time and time again. If we do not believe when we hear things of this nature, the unidentified person or business owner that is making these targets, and I've shown a picture of it, but these targets with a hoodie and then a target on the chest and using it for profit to depict Trayvon Martin being in a hoodie. And if people make comments like this fire department worker has made when it comes toward single-parent black women, it is a sad case if we believe that this is not a racially motivated and energized case. The simple truth is, ladies and gentlemen, justice is just that. Just them. Those that have the right to speak the way they want to speak, and it doesn't matter. I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of The Simple Truth, and as I always tell you, the simple things, ladies and gentlemen, are the most profound, but yet they're the most difficult to put into practice. Thanks for joining me, and I'll be back soon.
Uh-oh, look at him looking.